Hey, what is up, guys? Welcome back to our channel. Today we are back with the grand finale of The Last of Us.
Oh man,
episode
the last
9.
One. Dang.
It flew by. This show has been really good. A lot of action, a lot of heartbreak, a lot of laughs.
I think the show's had everything. It's had suspense,
A lot of suspense, a lot of death,
action,
romance,
like you said, laughs, comedy,
but a lot of heartbreak.
Yeah,
like in every, even last episode, it was like she made it out alive, but that scene, the little like moment with her, with Ellie and Joel there at the end,
right?
When he's like, "I got you, baby girl."
Yeah,
I was like, "Oh, dude."
Yep.
We both have daughters, so it's like
right.
that moment you understand, and then knowing his loss.
Right. From the first episode, it kind of brings it full circle to him being a father again, that fatherly figure, because 20 plus years of not having a daughter, not being a father,
and him not having a daughter all those years, and her not having a father figure.
True.
Either. And the show's done really good at showing their growth. Like, it's so natural. It never felt forced.
Right.
Where suddenly they're like buddy. I mean, it was like the course of a season. You could almost pinpoint little tiny moments here and there.
Right.
Where there's like they let their guard down a little bit more, and
they started growing closer.
Yeah. So the show's done really good with that.
Yeah. You look back at the scene when they climbed up 30 something floors to be at the episode and that scene, he's kind of like clearing, throwing glass so that he can hear. That's kind of him protecting not only himself but her. Right?
Her as well. Yeah. And like concerned for her whenever she had to shoot the guy that was attacking him. Like, there's just like little things like that. But this time it was more like raw. Yeah. Especially what she went through, which she's tough, as we saw in that episode. That was a crazy, as far as like the violence.
Right.
That was insane. And like she had to she was letting out a lot of frustrations, a lot of anger. Like whenever she turned around and like just started hacking at that guy, like
that was just pure like
it's anger, but also anger for herself, but also anger knowing what he represents and what he's probably done in the past.
Right.
Like we saw him hit that one other little girl who just lost her dad.
True.
And like eating people, like just the things that what he represents
was
part of it. The other part was like how she was almost part of that.
Yeah. And he kind of alluded to it by trying to convince her to join him and them be like these
cult leaders together
or whatever.
Yeah.
But it just shows how like mentally strong she is, as well as just like
I know.
like
I wonder if there's like if they have that kind of training in like Fedra, like mental fortitude, or if that's just part of her.
Yeah, but she was to not only calculate the next move of biting his finger, but then
breaking it,
and then even having the like state of mind to say I'm infected when they're about to chop her head off, I
know little things like that, and it bought her just a second for her to grab the machete, the knife, the cooking knife, whatever it was. Man, that whole sequence was just crazy. And I guess the whole town wasn't there for that moment, or like the only ones that were there was just like, what's his name, James or David?
David and James, I think
it was like them two, because all the rest of the guys Joel took care of,
right?
But I guess they're able to, and the whole building's on fire. So I don't know if like all the people are going to come running and they're still there. They don't have a horse. I'm sure they can find a horse now.
Yeah, no, I think kind of the way the show is gone, we're going to have, that's like the closing of a chapter. We don't get closure of people coming out or anything. We go on to the next, like what the next part of their journey is. Yeah. Are they still going to look at trying to,
get to the fireflies,
or now that he has this relationship with her, as far as like that fatherly relationship, does he just go back to Tommy's and live there kind of
maybe
ever after? But
didn't he, I don't know if like part of the promise to Tess was that he would take her to the fireflies as like a potential. I know that I think it's really, that was Marlene's original mission,
right?
And they left the whole originally was to like, in return, you turn them in, they'll give you a battery and stuff. Well, that's obviously not the case, but he's continuing on with the mission that Marlene initially asked for because it was a promise to Tess.
Right.
So if he's still trying to follow through on that promise, then maybe he still tries to see it through, go to the fireflies. Like he's made it this far. They at least have one more spot. Maybe after that spot, if there's nothing there, dead end, then at least you know you can go back to Wyoming and
with
Tommy. Be good. But he's also pretty hurt, and so
I was gonna say that earlier when you mentioned that he took on the other guys that were after them. Is how crazy is that? He was injured, you know. He's on whatever medicine.
That penicillin she gave him was just enough of
penicillin, which remember I think she overdosed him on it, but
maybe,
but it was enough to numb the pain and allow him to kill those other 2-3 guys that were
and we're seeing like the savage version of Joel. Like we've heard it,
right?
But we always just kind of gave him the benefit of the doubt that he only did what he needed to do to survive, which
he did.
He still did, but there's like a couple of instances whenever he made that guy point on the map and he told the other guy, I still believe you, and he still killed him.
Yeah.
He's probably thinking ahead, like they're going to get away and then try to come back and get us somewhere.
Right. Yeah.
So, you know, I get it, but at the same time, it does show he didn't really hesitate. It's some savagery.
I agree.
But this is the grand finale. We're excited to check this out. I don't know what's going to happen. I'm a little nervous. I'm like wanting a happy ending, but
yeah,
you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Like, I know that Tommy's town is there, and I'm like, that's like the easy way, the safe way. Do they do that? I'm kind of hoping, but we'll see. But we're going to go ahead and hop into this one, guys. If you want to check out full-length reactions are all on our Patreon, as well as future access to or early access to future episodes, or consider subscribing to our channel. Just hang out this on here. But we're going to hop into the finale.
Let's do it.
Ready?
I'm excited.
All right. Here we go. Now they're just running on foot. Oh, this is a flashback?
No. Oh, this is Tess, yeah.
Oh, maybe this is Ellie's mom. I don't think that's Tess.
No?
I couldn't tell.
Oh, this could be, and it'll give us an explanation as to why she's immune.
Right. Oh, maybe she got bit right as she was giving birth or something like that. So she has like some weird immunity because of it. Gosh, she's gonna be by herself trying to give birth. Oh, dude, this is horrible.
Oh no. That does kind of look like Ellie's mom.
Does she have a gun or something?
Oh.
Dude, is she gonna do like a self C-section or something?
No, she's gonna try to defend herself with it. Oh, it's somebody that she was with. Oh my gosh.
Ah, dude. Did she get bit? Oh.
This has to be how she's...
God, she literally pushed the baby out.
God almighty. Yes. It has to do something with this.
She's gonna cut the umbilical cord right away. Oh my God, dude.
Oh no. That's insane.
Oh, wow.
That has to be though. The bite somehow transferred through some sort of...
Man, the good thing is, the beautiful thing is that she could still feed the baby. Like if she like nurses the baby.
Oh, or maybe through nursing. I don't know.
Oh, but I mean, she's not gonna survive. That's what I just realized.
Yeah, for how she can nurse for a day.
But what do you do? Okay, it's the leg. What do you have? A few hours? You gotta go take the baby. Man, how does she survive, dude?
Yeah.
Dude, this is such a realistic. Yeah. Oh, they got a really, really young baby for this.
Man, so that's a crazy way to be born.
I know. I mean, in a way, it's pretty stressful on the mom, but that was like the fastest labor I've seen.
Right. I mean,
under high stress situation.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm pretty sure.
She wasn't thinking about the
right, or that if you gave a mother an option to have birth like that they would choose that route. But hey, so
I don't know, after maybe like 18 hours.
So like if you really want to have your baby fast, we're gonna attack you.
We're gonna attack you. Yeah, you're gonna be fine.
Yeah, man. But so she gets she gets bit in the leg, on the thigh.
Yeah, so it's lower extremity, so she might have like, I don't know, 8 hours. So her, at that point, you go to the city. I don't know why you were out there to begin with, but you find anyone from the QZ, but I don't know how you get there. She was kind of far.
Well,
and give him the baby.
Well, and then there's someone takes the baby, sees that, because she shows that she's infected. Ellie has been shown she's infected, but somebody that trusts not to kill the baby.
Right.
How does that happen?
Oh man, has she already turned at this point? Oh, she's singing?
Anna?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she's
so she's still
not turned.
Oh.
It's not your fault. We were delayed getting out of the zone. She's hungry. She needs to be fed, and
she probably doesn't want to.
Nurse her.
Right.
I cut it before I was bit.
She's lying.
Before. I want you to take her with you to Boston. Find someone to bring her up and make sure that she's safe. I can't do that. And I want you to give her this.
Oh.
This is what she tells her that her mom told her. Remember?
Yeah.
Oh, you pick her up right now.
That's why she took her to Fedra instead of raising her.
Yeah. And then you kill me.
You better hurry up. I wouldn't kill her, I'd just leave.
I can't kill you.
Right.
No, please.
Oh man,
Please.
it's hard because
she doesn't want to turn, but she doesn't want to kill her. You know?
right.
Hold her head.
Oh boy.
Maybe she is going to.
You know, as a mother, she's probably thinking, I've given birth to this baby. And so she's probably okay with just going, like, she probably cared you changed.
She's gonna do it, yeah.
She only cared about the baby. She had to just do it like without thinking.
Yeah. Swear she said cover her ears. Dang.
Wow.
You hear me?
No? What?
Oh, I found this in there. Beefaroni, Chef Boyardee.
Oh, cool.
Man, you ever played this? Boggle? It's a word game. If you want to beat me at something, it would be this.
How much time has gone by? He seems to be moving around fine.
Right.
She's a little distraught, right?
I think she's still in the same clothes though. Was she in that red?
It seems less cold, and he's moving
you're
fine.
right, yeah.
Take this for me.
But you see how she's like, I don't think she's recovered mentally, maybe.
Yeah, she's in a different state.
Yeah. And he knows it. Because she's so talkative normally, you know, and her puns and...
Yeah.
They had a guitar in that RV.
She seems
It's all
so
smashed up, but
uninterested.
got me thinking, maybe I should find one. I haven't played in forever. In fact, I was thinking maybe I could teach you. I bet you'd be great at it.
He's trying.
You want to learn how to play guitar?
I feel like the roles have been reversed now.
Right, right.
Ellie?
Oh, yeah. That'd be great.
Yeah, it's definitely a traumatic experience to go through.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is what I'm thinking.
Cut through that building to get around that stuff, find a skyscraper, go up and look around.
Actually, this time I was thinking we blast our way through that rubble. I found some dynamite in that RV back there.
Really?
No.
No, so we're gonna cut through that building, find a skyscraper, go up and look around. I had you going, didn't I?
So quiet.
I know. I'm just kind of like,
Waiting.
If I get you up there, you can drop that ladder down. Maybe we go through that way. Come on, I'll give you a boost.
Dang, this is almost sad because it feels like she has like no reason to
do anything.
want to do anything, yeah, or to live.
You okay?
Yeah, fine.
Just you kind of seem extra quiet today, so.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. Did you hear what I...
Yeah, boost. Got it.
One, two, up! You got it?
Yeah. Whoa.
Oh, something caught her.
Oh gosh.
You stay there!
Oh, it's probably maybe the view.
Ellie!
The view of the city.
Ellie!
Come on!
Well, that got her attention, or got her going.
Yeah.
What is it? Something that,
Something that reminds her.
an arcade or something?
Right? Yeah, see the view.
Oh, all the green.
Oh, a giraffe.
Oh, that's why.
Don't scare it.
I won't.
That's a lot of food for a long time.
Right. Cooked, if cooked correctly.
It's all right.
He's fed them before. It must have escaped the zoo, right? And it's just like the descendants of this from the zoo.
Remember there was monkeys running around.
Right. Dude, is this CGI?
I was gonna say, yeah, CGI is amazing.
The heck. Oh, the song, yeah. See, she's like a kid again. Well, that's good. That's what it took for her to kind of.
It's good to see her.
So cool.
There she is.
There she is, yeah.
Oh, but I hear.
I think that was him growling, the giraffe.
Where's she going? Come on, come on, come on, come on.
Oh,
Oh,
wow.
there's more.
It's literally like a whole herd of them.
We don't have to do this. I want you to know that.
What do you mean? What else are we supposed to do?
Nothing. We just go back to Tommy's.
That's
and
what we
forget
want.
About the whole thing.
Yeah.
I know you mean well. I know you want to protect me. You have.
She
And when
wants
we're
to save the
done,
world.
Wherever you want. Tommy's, Sheep Ranch, the moon. I'll follow you anywhere you go.
Oh,
But there's no halfway with this. We finish what we started.
it's mature of her.
Yeah. I think she wants to have a say in saving the world, or at least having a shot.
Yeah, she's probably just tired of seeing the loss, and she has a lot of interest in like things of the world, like giraffes, whatever. Yeah. She probably hopes for an opportunity for a world that kind of back to normal.
They put these places up all around. The first few days after the outbreak, emergency medical camps. Obviously didn't last. They had me in one just like this.
With Sarah?
No, she was gone already. Just for this.
The guy who shot and missed. I figured that would have happened later.
Nope.
Happened pretty quick.
Hey,
He was holding
Wow.
her in her
I hand
arms.
it to the army people. They were way better at stitching you up than I was.
it was me.
I shot
I was
myself.
the guy who shot and missed.
Try to kill himself.
Oh. Well, it was the day after he lost Sarah, you know?
Yeah. True.
Sarah died. And I couldn't see the point anymore. Simple as that.
It was like a hesitation or something.
Went to pull the trigger, I flinched.
Hmm.
Still don't know why. Anyway, the reason I'm telling you all this
I know why you're telling me all this.
Yeah, I reckon you do.
So time heals all wounds, I guess.
That's what they say. Oh, her.
I'm glad that
Oh, man.
that didn't work out.
Me too.
Dang.
Man. Getting a little emotional here.
We should probably get going.
Yeah. You know what I'm in the mood for?
What?
Ice cream.
Puns.
Oh.
Oh. People are making apocalypse jokes like there's no tomorrow.
Oh, that's a bad
Too
one.
soon?
Too soon.
Oh, I love this one. Moon rocks taste better than Earth rocks. Why? Because they're meteor.
Oh, that's terrible.
Oh,
Dude, that was actually good.
That's a 0 out of 10.
All right. What
meteor.
did the green grape say to the purple grape?
Stop holding your breath.
Breathe, you.
Close.
Close.
That's a 3 out of 10.
Oh.
7.
I'll
Minimum.
give it a
That's
5.
military.
5
Flashbang.
out of 10.
Why would they do that? They see that it's
They-
this little girl. Oh, that
They
was...
don't know that they're not infected, but then they're gonna find out she's.
Ah! Oh, dude. These are going so well. These are the fire...
I think these are military, or at least they're dressed like military. Oh, Marlene. Wait, I thought she
Didn't know who you were.
Oh.
didn't she die or
Where's
get
Ellie?
stabbed?
She wasn't hurt.
No, she's got
Not even
hurt.
a scratch. She's mostly worried about you.
Where is she? Just take me to her.
I can't.
Oh, they're
She's being
doing.
prepped for surgery.
Yep.
Already. That did not take long.
What surgery?
Hopefully not like...
Blood
Our
extraction.
doctor.
Hopefully it's not gonna kill
He
her.
thinks that the cordyceps in Ellie has grown with her since birth.
Why is she in surgery?
It produces a kind of chemical messenger. It makes normal cordyceps think that she's cordyceps. It's why she's immune. He's going to remove it from her, multiply the cells in a lab, produce those chemical messengers. And then we can give it to everyone.
Oh, but then that could kill her.
No.
He thinks it.
What's the risk?
Her not
Like-
living.
Cordyceps grows inside the brain.
Right. She won't survive the surgery.
It does.
Is he handcuffed?
He wasn't.
Someone else.
There is no one else.
Ah.
We didn't tell her. We didn't cause her any fear. There won't be any pain.
No, you take me to her. You take me to her right now. Oh!
Dude.
Dang.
It's like another daughter, man. Looks like he's waiting for his chance.
I didn't hear anyone say stop.
Which way?
Downstairs.
Dang.
Yeah, he knows where it's at. He's just planning.
I said keep walking.
Told you nothing to lose.
Where is she?
Coup de grace right in between the head.
He's gonna shoot.
Time for this.
Told you. Flashbang. Oh.
He still got it. Nice. Put on their clothes. That'd be too obvious.
Man.
But then, there's like it's a whole hospital full of fireflies, and you're one guy with the gun. He doesn't have that many rounds.
He doesn't need that many.
One shot, one kill.
God.
No way. Don't shoot him.
He does. Can't let him live. Yeah. Yeah, I'm telling you, he's got nothing.
He's got nothing to lose, I know, at this point.
So
man, the pediatric, the elephants, the monkeys.
all the art on the wall.
I wonder how they have electricity. Does he just walk in and shoot?
Oh, they've already started.
No, they're just seducing her. Or not seducing her, sedating her.
Unhook her.
How did you get in here?
I said unhook her.
Oh.
I won't let you take her.
Oh!
Unhook her.
Oh, wow.
Dude, he just killed the doctor.
Dang.
I can't. I mean, it's like his daughter, dude.
Yeah.
Like he lost her, and he has another chance to save his daughter. You know.
Mm-hmm.
Where's Marlene and everybody? She's just gonna like walk. What is he gonna do? What's his plan?
Yeah. I don't think he has one just to save her and not let her die.
She's gonna be passed out for a while.
Goes back to Tommy and the ranch.
Hopefully he can make it back there. Oh
Can't
no!
keep her safe forever. No matter how hard you try, no matter how many people you kill, she's gonna grow up, Joel. And then you'll die, or she'll leave. Then what? How long till she's torn apart by infected or murdered by raiders? Because she lives in a broken world that you could have saved.
Maybe. But it isn't for you to decide.
Or you. So what would she decide?
Does she know the doctor's dead, I guess?
Because I think she'd want to do what's right.
Well, then ask her.
Yeah.
Maybe that's what you leave it up to.
Should have asked her before.
What?
It's all right. You're with me. Take it slow.
Wait, so what happened to Marlene?
Drugs are still wearing off.
I was with the Fireflies, and then... What drugs?
She didn't even
We ran
know.
some tests on you
Oh.
and some others.
He
Turns out
shot
there's a
her.
whole lot more like you. People that are immune. Dozens of them.
He killed Marlene, you think?
Make any of it work.
Don't shoot her. He's
Yeah,
gonna
he
shoot
does.
her.
Oh, Joe.
They've stopped looking for a cure.
Wow.
And then he lies.
Raiders attacked the hospital. I barely got you out of there.
There's no one alive to tell her otherwise.
Mm-hmm.
Dang, dude. She survived.
I think he shot her like in the stomach.
Oh, maybe he didn't kill her.
Oh, maybe that's why he didn't answer. Yeah.
You've just come after her.
God.
Oh.
Bro, no hesitation.
Oh my God.
Man, I don't know. I'm
torn.
I'm torn because I get his pain.
There you go.
She
Not much
feels.
further now.
She senses something, right? That something's off.
Hey, wait.
Yeah. See.
Back in Kansas City, you asked me about the first time I killed someone.
Mm-mm.
When I got bit in the mall, I wasn't on my own.
Oh, we're
My
coming
best
back to
friend
that.
was there, and she got bit too. We didn't know what to do, and she says, "We can just wait it out. Be all poetic and just lose our minds together." And then she did. And I had to.
Oh man, her
name
best
was
friend.
Riley. And she was the first to die. And then it was Tess. And then Sam.
That's not on you.
I know.
Look, sometimes things don't work out the way we hope. But if you just keep going, you find something new to fight for. And maybe that's not what you
Swear to
want.
me. Swear to me that everything you said about the Fireflies is
Told you.
Oh man.
I swear.
Oh man. She doesn't believe him.
Mm-mm.
okay.
Oh man.
What is there? Okay. So I didn't know if there was another season or anything, but that makes me feel like
There will be.
well, I don't know, because like what? I mean, maybe.
I don't feel like there's closure.
there's not closure.
Man.
Dang it, dude! I'm so like torn because it's like it's like that dilemma. I forget what it's like a paradox where do you kill one to save many? It's like it's like that paradox that
cut off a finger to save the hand type deal, or whatever.
something like that. Yeah. Like if you had a chance to save a lot of people's lives, would you take one life?
Right.
And there's never a right answer because either way. Well,
So there's hurt on.
I guess the real answer is you don't take a life. Period. Because the thing is, you are saving a lot of people by taking her life, but you didn't. By not taking her life, it's not like you're not taking their lives.
Right.
You're just not saving them. And so at the end of the day, taking a life is worse than. I think that's kind of like I don't know if that's like the answer to the paradox, but that's tough because I get his perspective, like being a dad, lost a daughter. He's like, he didn't get a chance to like have like maybe if she knew and she chose that route and they had closure and they spent the day together. I mean, maybe that'd be hard.
Right. Like if she knew what she was going into, because Marlene said it, we didn't tell her anything, we didn't scare her, she's fine, whatever.
Right.
But then at the end, she's like, what would she want to do? Which I think he has to live with a little bit of remorse, because when they're looking at the drafts and all that, he's trying to get her to go back, and she's like, no, we gotta give it our all. And she was literally gonna give it her all.
Right.
And he stopped her from that. So I think he has some sort of, regret in not letting that go through. But at the same time, like you just said, it's the second time that he's gonna go through losing a daughter to him. So it's hard choice.
And so you think about it, like each person like watching a situation like this can put themselves in that situation, be like, oh, I would definitely do the right thing. I would save humanity, get a chance to restore the world. But in that moment, as we saw, like when the apocalypse first hit,
right,
people, it's all about like fending for themselves.
Right.
They don't
100%.
care like whether it's for food. I mean, people are killing each other for food, like for the most basic things. So you're telling me you're okay giving up a daughter figure for the sake of humanity? No, it's not going to happen. So most people, that's just kind of, you can't put all that power into the hands of one person. Now, Marlene was able to make that call, but she had been a Firefly for years and years. And so like, I guess she had built that mental fortitude to make those hard decisions, even though that was like her best friend's daughter.
And I think, you go back to, and the show is just filled with a lot of decisions of doing the right thing. You look back at the Bill and Frank episode. Bill is like ready to go out and Frank doesn't want him to. But then he ends up taking the medicine.
Oh, yeah. The
as
pills.
well. Was it horse drink? No, horse tranquilizer.
No. He just said it's enough to take out a horse.
Take out a horse. That's where I'm getting it from. But So, he takes that much and he makes that decision to go out with him, right? Mm-hmm. So then you were faced with another decision here of that magnitude. And it's just tough because until you're in those shoes, it's not easy to say, oh, yeah, I'm going to do it. Yeah.
And he has to kind of live with that. I think he's like, so on that hike back up, he was talking to her like, oh, my daughter used to love this. I think you'd like her. Y'all laugh. I think what he's doing there is he feels there's still a sense of guilt for like he just potentially cut off humanity's last chance. Right. Humanity might be extinct because of that one decision.
Right.
But he's trying to like remind, like, it's like, oh, we have this bond or this relationship. She's like, healing that pain, that void I had with the loss of my daughter. So he's like trying to just talk to her and like have like casual conversation to forget, like try to like cover the guilt and remind himself why he did it.
Right.
And I think he's gonna have to carry that. Like, if that was really the last chance, at some point he has to tell the truth.
Right.
Which, that's tough.
Well, then, you know, like Marlene said, what happens when she grows up and, you know, she realizes, my guess is there's a lot of other Firefly groups out there still alive, doctors that, you know of the situation or something. I mean,
did he
like
take
that.
everyone out? I mean, he took a lot of people. Was there any survivors?
Right, but I'm saying like maybe in another city there's a group of Fireflies that communicate and know of the situation and whatnot, and have the resources or doctors, surgeons that can perform that same procedure that they're gonna do.
Well, I thought it meant, oh, you know what, the nurses. It didn't show him shoot the nurses. So that'd be, because I'm saying who there could then spread the word.
Right.
And maybe the nurses.
Yeah, well, you know, you think about, she was in Boston and she made her way all the way there to Utah to be there for the surgery, whatever the case was. So along the way, you know, what other Firefly groups did they meet? And oh, hey, like explain the situation and here's what we're doing, going
right.
for whatever.
Oh, right. They know what's coming. It's possible.
Right.
But who would know that Joel sabotaged the whole thing?
Right.
The only one that would know right now, I guess, are the nurses. Assuming they're alive. It didn't show it. Maybe he did still shoot them.
Yeah. Well, and then talking about having to make that decision. Do you think Joel would have made that decision in episode 3, episode 2, when he's not as close to Ellie as he is after 9 episodes?
I think so. Early on, he would have done it maybe with a little hesitance, but not much.
You know, you look back at that scene when they're driving to Kansas City and she's like, in my family. He's like, no, you're cargo.
You're cargo.
Like at that point, I think he would have.
At that point, even that would have been like a little harder. Like he would have maybe in the moment, if she was like screaming or whatever, like maybe he has like a change of heart in this last second, but he would have tried to do it.
Yeah. He would have been fine with giving her up. Man.
But it was, they after they experienced like the whole ordeal with Henry and Sam, and especially last episode with the cult guy, there's no chance.
Crazy.
And it's just unfortunate because she senses it. Like she's being quiet and she's like, they got raided right before surgery.
Yeah.
But he also didn't tell her the truth that they were just going to kill you. Maybe, I mean.
I still think something doesn't sit well with her because she said they didn't scare her. They didn't, tell her anything, whatever. But yet they got her to, I've had surgery before. You don't just wake up or like all of a sudden you're in a bed with sedatives and out.
Yeah, you
are talked to before procedure. Like, what did they tell her? Like, hey, this is the plan, this is why you were brought here, to save humanity. And then all of a sudden she wakes up, right, and he's telling her the opposite.
Yeah,
like, oh, they just ran some tests, versus, well, before I went into surgery they told me, yeah,
you're finally here. We've been wanting to,
my blood can save.
We've been waiting for you for months. You're the only person that we know of that's immune.
Yeah.
So then everything he's saying is like kind of contradicts that.
Yeah.
But that could be. But although she did make it seem like she was just hanging out with them.
Yeah.
And then suddenly maybe they like gave her a drink and they just kind of like literally didn't even let her know that she was going into surgery to then sedate her.
Like, I mean, if you flashbang me and then you're trying to just give me a drink that I'm on high alert. I'm just gonna say.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
But
oh man, dude, I'm gonna Google it. I'm gonna see if there's a season 2.
Season. Man, if there's not, I'm gonna play this video game.
I know.
Or I guess even if there is, I still want to play this video game.
Oh. Production of season 2 has begun. It will premiere on HBO
2025.
All right. So the story continues.
So you're saying there's another season?
There's another season.
It's gonna have some closure. Nice. I'm
Maybe.
excited then for that.
Y'all let us know in the comments. Is it? I mean, without spoiling it. Like, I know that this story has really stuck with the game.
Right.
Does this story end where the game ends, or does the game story continue? And also, is there more than one game of The Last of Us, or is it just the one?
I think it's just the one.
Yeah.
You know what? I think The Last of Us 2 sounds familiar, but
The Last of Us game. Oh, part 1.
Oh, so there's
part 2 remastered. The Last of Us Left Behind. I don't know. So maybe they just keep releasing.
I think I don't know that these are games. These are 2014. 2020 seems like.
Oh, are these? Yeah, video game series.
Are they all?
I guess.
Interesting.
I don't know. Y'all let us know. Maybe there's multiple games with multiple stories. There could be other Last of Us games that follow the story of other characters that isn't Marlene and Joel.
Could be. True.
So, Marlene.
Tess.
Ellie and Joel.
Ellie, yeah.
Maybe there's one that's like, because it's a 20-year gap.
True.
So maybe there's one like from the events that it happened, and that's just where the game is. And the other games are 20 years in the future. Other games are like at the 10-year mark, like whenever Tess and Joel were younger, and they meet Bill and Frank and all that time frame. Maybe
could be. Yeah, I have to check it out though.
Man, that's a good episode, but like it's crazy. You feel so conflicted because you want humanity to win, but then you don't want Joel to lose.
Right.
So then you're torn.
Because you realize how like in that episode we got a very good look at how I know in the last episode we did as well, but he was still hurting and in pain. Here you see him almost like military walk with his steps.
Yeah.
The way he's aiming and. It's one shot kills. And
what makes this worse, the whole conflicted feeling, is that it's one thing to decide, okay, I don't want to turn in Ellie for her to use her blood, so you just don't go to the Fireflies.
Yeah.
It's one thing to clear out their whole camp, like kill every soldier. Marlene, who was one of the leaders, and a innocent doctor.
Yeah.
For the sake of getting back to square where you were the day before when you were just on about. Now, I don't know how much guilty conscience he has from killing because he's done a lot.
Yeah.
But these were like good people who were on his side. And
then, not only that, then lying to the person you're wanting to protect in the first place.
On top of that, oh man, that's a tough situation. I mean, yes, she's there and she's alive and well and with you. But yeah, I don't know. I think part of it is selfish, but I can't fault him for it. It's that like fatherly love.
Yeah.
He admitted it early in the episode that she was what healed him of that pain.
Right. Yeah. It's not time.
He's not gonna let that go. Because I mean, he even tried to, shoot himself. Man, what a series, dude! Yeah. What a show!
What a fun show that was.
Yeah, what a lighthearted, comical show that was.
Right. I think her character was so well played and scripted.
Yeah, she did so good. The actress.
Yeah.
She did so good. I know her she was in Game of Thrones. But she was little. She was Little Bear. Did you have you seen Game of Thrones? Yeah, she was oh god, I don't remember all the names. Or Mormont? No, Mormont? I don't even remember. Let me see. Little Bear Game of. We're on so many rants here. Yeah, see.
Oh, I remember her. Okay. Yep.
She was like really tough.
Yep.
But she led her clan. Oh, it is Mormont. Wow.
Yeah. That was good.
I remembered. I'm impressed.
Sweet.
Anyway, good show. Enjoyed it very much, guys.
Yes.
So thanks for following that journey along with us. If you haven't, go back and watch. Hopefully, I don't know if you're watching this episode, if you watch the other ones.
Yeah. If you're still on YouTube, and you want to catch up, over on Patreon, consider subscribing to our channel. There'll be a new show that we're starting pretty soon, and then some occasional movies. So, yeah. Stick around, guys. Thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out with us today. And until the next one. Yeah. All right. Thanks for watching. We'll catch you next one. Peace.